everyone, my name is Chantal and I'm a member of the Island Girls Rock crew. And right now I'm going to be speaking to you about self-care. Now you may have heard that phrase sometimes maybe on television, or you may even have heard someone around you use it. But what does it mean? Well, for me, self-care is about taking time, giving myself the space to do the things that I really love and enjoy, and the things that make me happy. You know how you love your family, your parents, your guardians, your friends, your cousins. You may love going to school, you may not. You may love your classmates, your teachers, and you're constantly spending time with them. And that's good. That's really, really good. But sometimes you need to spend time with yourself and just doing things that you love by yourself to just kind of clear your mind from all the stuff that you have to do from day to day. And for me, that's what self-care is. It's taking time for me. So I am going to share with you today some of my self-care practices. But what I'm going to do is actually first, show you a picture of myself when I was 8 years old. In this picture, I don't know if you can see it, I'm with my best friend, Amber, and with our dog, Senator. And we're actually on the island of Nevis. And I was on my way to doing one of the things that I love doing the most. I was on the way to the beach because I love the ocean and I love swimming. Now, obviously, I don't live in the Caribbean anymore. I'm here in the UK, and although we have amazing beaches here too, it's not quite the same. You understand what I mean? It's not as hot, it's not as sunny, not all the time. So what do I do to make myself feel good? Here are a few things. I love coloring. I really, really do. I didn't so much as a child, but as a grown-up, I've really gotten into it. And this is one of my favorite books. It is called Women, Patterns, and Plants. And it's actually a self-care coloring book. And what I love about coloring is that when I'm actually doing it, nothing else around me matters. I am so focused on the colors and the shapes and the lines that it really clears my mind. So even if I have things that I may have to do the next day on my to-do list, when I'm coloring, it's all about the coloring. So here's one of the pages that I've almost completed. This, to be honest, took me a good few weeks. It sure did, but I loved it. And I loved the moments of peace that it gave me. So that's my coloring book. These are all the amazing, can you hear them? All the amazing colors that I use. And I'll share with you where I got my colors from. I like using pencils and not so much felt tips. There's something about the movement of the pencils on the paper that I really, really enjoy. So that's why I choose pencils. Another thing that I do, and you may have to speak to your guardians about this, is that I have in my bedroom a pink salt lamp. And it gives this really cool glow to my space, to my bedroom. And so sometimes after I've had a nice shower and I've used really nice smelly lotions, I'll put on some really comfortable clothes, go into my room, put on my pink salt lamp, and just listen to some really calming music. Now I know that you can get the pink salt lamps from Lidl, from Aldi, so your guardians don't have to spend a whole lot of money buying that. And it's just something about the colors that makes my room feel really calm and at ease. And I make sure that I close my door so that my nephews don't come in to disturb me. So you may want to close your door if you have an older brother or sister or a little brother or sister, and let them know that it's your time. Maybe you can even write a sign for your door and put self-care time, please do not disturb. One more thing that I really love doing, and you may laugh at this, I love making fudge. I love making fudge for my family, and I do this most Sundays. And I get all the ingredients and I put them in the pot and I'm there and I have my music playing in the background. And again, it just makes me feel so happy. And also I love fudge. all the sugary goodness, which really isn't that great for you, but just tastes so yum. So that's another thing that I do for self-care. So those are my 3 top tips for self-care: coloring, my pink salt lamp, and making fudge. What do you do when you need time by yourself? Share with us on the Festival of the Girl website, and maybe, just maybe, we'll share on Island Girls Rock. Take care, guys, and remember, self-care is the best care. Mwah!
Hello, so this is AC Christie, and I am from the island of St. Lucia. And I wanted first to kind of show you a picture of myself when I was younger. So this is me and my brother and my mom. And we lived in a place called Deriso in St. Lucia. And I think we were just going out somewhere. My brother looks really miserable in this picture. But yeah, we were going out somewhere. So this is me when I was younger. So, but right now I really want to talk about how do we make ourselves better? How do we make ourselves feel better, okay? Most of the time we kind of rely on other people to make us feel better. So sometimes we might speak to our friends, or we might kind of get our mom or dad to make us a hot chocolate or a cup of tea or something. But I think it's really, really, really useful if we learn some ways to make ourselves feel better. I think it's kind of growing up, yeah? So we learn to kind of self-soothe and take care of ourselves, okay? So for me, there are 3 things which I do which help me to feel better. Number 1, I paint my nails. I love painting my nails. It's really fast, it's really easy, and I love really bright colors. So I've got like a really bright teal at the moment. I'm not sure if you can see it, but I love doing it. And what I normally do is I would probably play some music, and I have a row of colors, and I might choose one color, and I would just paint them on. Now, sometimes I can't keep them on for a very long time because sometimes at work it's a bit too bright. But I don't care. I just put them on anyway, and then I'm gonna take them off. So my first thing, paint my nails. Now, you might not be able to paint your nails, but you can try something else. That's always really, really good to do, okay? My second thing I do, which makes me feel better, is I've got this, and I call it my worry box. I loved making this. Look, all the things I kind of like, feathers and bling, and some nice pictures, and some Christmas wrapping as well, because my birthday is kind of near Christmas. So I kind of do that as well. I like that. And what I use this for is if some things are really, really worrying me, I kind of write it on a piece of paper and I chop it up and I put it in this worry box. Because for me, it's really, really helpful. It's kind of like I put it in the box so I can forget about it, right? And after a couple of days, I will kind of open the worry box and to see whether it still is a bit of a worry to me. So yesterday I was worried about something, and I was worried about doing this today. I was really worried because my friend Shiny knows I don't like the camera very much. But so I wrote about it, and I wrote this, and I wrote, I'll show you. I'm worried about tomorrow, nervous about being on camera. And you know what? It's not such much of a worry now. It was actually fun. It's fun. So I kind of like this. So this actually really works for me. Now, sometimes you could try it out. Sometimes what might happen is that you might open the worry box and it might still be a bit of a worry. And I think at that time, you can talk to someone about it. So there's sometimes I put something in my worry box and you know what? Yeah, the worry box hasn't worked. And that's the time to talk to someone about it because that time it really, really helps, okay? But this worry box sometimes also works as a grateful box. So sometimes when I'm really, really happy about something, or when I'm really, really grateful about something and I don't want to forget about it, I write it down and I put this in my worry box. So that's number 2. Number 3. Now, it's going to sound really, really weird and really, really crazy, but you know what I do? I kind of dance around my house. I really do. I don't care if it's weird or if it's funny, but what I do is, you know I love carnival, right? So what I do is I put on my carnival costume and I dance around the place. I dance, and you know what? I don't care if anyone's watching me because this is my time and I love it. I love it. I'm free and I dance to my favorite songs, and that's me. So these are my 3 things for what helps me feel better. And you can learn about the things which will help you feel better as well. I'm sure you can find at least one thing which will help you feel better, okay? So that's my stuff. Okay, take care. Cool.
Hi, my name's Kerry and I'm from Trinidad and Guyana, and today I'll be talking to you about my self-care. So first of all, I'm going to share with you a cheeky picture of me. I was a madam, as you can see from this picture. I love to perform and dance in front of my friends and family. Even when my parents' friends come over, I don't care, you're sitting down, you're going to watch me perform and sing and dance. That was just me. So in terms of self-care, top 3 things I like to read sometimes. I love to burn incense and candles. You know, if you are interested in burning candles, please ask your parents or guardian, allow them to do that for you. And I love facials, pedicures. So what I will talk to you today is about a mini facial you can give yourself. It will take 10 to 20 minutes maximum. Like the other lady said, you can take time out, go into your bedroom, play some music. And there's 2 items that I like to recommend you, and it's honey. You can get this from anywhere, Aldi, Lidl, maybe it could be £1.50. And as you can see here, some cucumber. So with the honey, what I'll advise you to do is pour a thin layer on your face. Please avoid your eyes. I'm just going to pour it on my hand here, as you can see. Oh, sorry. Thin layer across your face, avoid your eyes, and for the cucumber you will use that to cover your eyes. The benefits of honey, it's anti-inflammatory, it keeps your skin nice and young, and you don't need it, you're young anyway, but start from now. You will thank me as you get older, I guarantee you. And as I said, you can use a cucumber, place it over your eyes and just switch off for 20 minutes, 10 to 20 minutes max. And once you take it off, just use some warm water, gently, don't scrub your skin, just gently take it off your skin, wash your face with some lukewarm water, and I guarantee you your skin will be feeling nice and fresh. And the great thing is you can also do it with your friends and family. So if your friends come over, you can have a mini facial together, you can ask your parent or guardian, and yes, I think men need facials too. So, you know, if you have a male parent or guardian with you, get them to join you, and it's just a beautiful way to spend time together and also just to have time out for yourself. I will share a 1-page PDF with Festival of the Girl with other skincare tips, mini pedicures or manicures you can give yourself. And as I said, it takes 20 minutes, 30 minutes max. Take time out, play some beautiful music, and that can be your self-care. Hope you enjoyed listening.